Okay, this is what LeetCode 198 house robber. Here's the question below, and basically the key idea is to remember this equation below, or to derive it. And basically all this equation says is the maximum you can have at a current index is equal to the maximum of the previous index, or you can take the maximum 2 indices away and rob the current house. So let's illustrate this with an example. Let's say we're at index 3. So we want to find the maximum of 1, 2, and 3. And so the maximum before it, you can either not rob index 3, and basically, so current max would be you not robbing index 3, so that's going to be 1 and 2. Or you can rob the house index 3 and rob everything before 2. So in this case, nums at I would be 3, because we're at the index for 3, and the previous would be 1. And so basically, you are just doing these calculations over and over again. So in a similar idea, basically this current max would be 2, and this is 1. So then you would have either you can rob, the maximum here is 1, and you can add 3 to it, or you can rob these two houses, which would be 2. And basically you just repeat that as you iterate down the array. So let's show it with these two variables here. So at the start of the array, we have previous is equal to 0 and current max is equal to 0, because there's nothing for both of them. And then your maximum will either be 0 or 0 plus 1, because nums at I is 1 and previous is 0. Let's write a new max here, I guess. And this would be 1 at this position. And so now your current max is 1, and your previous is still empty. So your current max is the maximum of what you just calculated, which is 1, and your previous is still the empty part, so this is 0. And so basically now you have another option, which is either you take current max, which is 1, or you take 2 plus 0. And you take 2 plus 0, so your new max is 2. And basically that repeats, the current max is 2. Your previous of this time is 1, because that's the array of 1. And so your options is 1 plus 3, or 2. And you take 1 plus 3, which is 4. And then you just repeat that. Current max goes like this. And then you have 2 plus 1, which is 3, or 4, and you take 4. And basically you just return this number, and that's the solution. So to reiterate, basically the solution is to remember this formula, which is either you rob the previous houses before this index, or you rob the subarray 2 indices away, and you can rob the current house. Sorry, I think definitely could have worded that one better, but yeah, that's basically how you solve LeetCode 198.